there is something many people discover after going through a difficult separation. Strength they didn't know they had. Not the loud kind of strength, not the kind that needs to prove anything to anyone. But a quiet strength, the kind that shows up when you wake up and keep going, even when your life has completely changed. Because the truth is, no one really knows how strong they are until life forces them to find out. And today, we're going to talk about the strength that reveals itself after divorce, and why sometimes the hardest moments in life uncover the strongest version of you. Strength doesn't always look strong. When people think about strength, they often imagine confidence, control, and certainty. But real strength doesn't always look like that. Sometimes strength looks like getting out of bed when you don't feel like it, handling responsibilities on your own, sitting with your emotions instead of avoiding them. After divorce, life can feel unfamiliar. Things you once shared, you now carry alone. And in those moments, you may not feel strong at all. But the truth is, continuing to move forward, even slowly, is a form of strength. You survived what you thought you couldn't. At some point, many people reach a moment where they think, I don't know if I can handle this. The emotional weight, the life changes, the uncertainty about the future. But then something happens. Days pass, weeks pass, and you realize you are still here. You made it through moments you thought would break you. And that realization changes something inside you. Because once you understand that you can survive difficult moments, you begin to trust your ability to handle what comes next. Learning to stand on your own. One of the biggest changes after divorce is learning to stand on your own again. Decisions become yours. Responsibilities become yours. Your life becomes something you rebuild on your own terms. At first, this can feel overwhelming, but over time, something shifts. You begin to realize you can handle things on your own. You can solve problems. You can create stability. And that realization builds confidence. Not the loud kind, but a quiet confidence that grows stronger with time. Emotional strength. Strength is not just about what you do, it's also about what you feel and how you handle it. After divorce, emotions can come in waves: sadness, relief, confusion, hope, sometimes all at once. Emotional strength is not about avoiding these feelings. It's about allowing yourself to experience them without letting them define your future. It's about understanding that feelings change. And just because something feels heavy today doesn't mean it will always feel that way. Rediscovering yourself. In many relationships, people lose parts of themselves without even realizing it. Their time, energy, and focus become centered around shared life. After divorce, there is space. And in that space, something important happens. You begin to rediscover yourself, your interests, your preferences, your goals. At first, it may feel unfamiliar, but as time goes on, it becomes empowering. Because you are no longer living based on what worked for someone else. You are creating a life that reflects who you are. Strength through change is one of the most difficult parts of divorce. New routines, new environments, new ways of living. But change also builds strength. Because every time you adapt to something new, you prove to yourself that you are capable. And over time, what once felt uncomfortable becomes normal. What once felt difficult becomes manageable. And what once felt impossible becomes something you've already overcome. The strength of letting go. One of the greatest forms of strength is letting go. Letting go of what didn't work. Letting go of what you hoped things would be. Letting go of the past. This is not easy. In fact, it may be one of the hardest parts of the journey. But letting go creates space. Space for peace. Space for growth. Space for new beginnings. And choosing to move forward instead of staying stuck in the past is one of the strongest decisions a person can make. Becoming someone new. As time passes, many people begin to notice something unexpected. They are not the same person they were before. They are stronger, more aware, more independent, more grounded. And this new version of themselves is shaped by everything they've been through, not defined by it, but strengthened by it. You were strong all along. The strength you discovered after divorce was not something new. It was always there. Life simply revealed it. And while the journey may not have been easy, it showed you something important, that you are capable of more than you thought, that you can handle change, that you can rebuild, and that your life does not end with one chapter. It continues with a stronger version of you. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.